Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Amy from Neurotic Mom Bakes. Today's recipe is going to be hot cocoa cookies. The hot cocoa bombs are all the rage right now, so I thought, why not make some hot cocoa cookies? It's winter here. But you can any time of the year. These are delicious. So let's get started. In here I have 1 cup of granulated sugar, and I'm going to add half a cup of room temperature unsalted butter. I'm going to cream that together. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to add 1 egg. And then half a cup of milk. And a teaspoon of vanilla. All right, that looks good. For the dry ingredients, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa. You can use dark or light. I have the Hershey's dark cocoa, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just gonna gradually add this. Okay, we are good. This is quite a sticky dough, and that's all right, it's supposed to be. Now, I'm just going to, you can use a spoon or 2 spoons. I'm gonna use an ice cream scoop, and I'm just going to do nice big portions. It doesn't spread a whole bunch, so you can get 12 on a baking sheet. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of shape them into a ball. Okay, the marshmallows come later. First, you're going to put these in a 350-degree oven for about 8 to 9 minutes until they're almost cooked, and then I'll show you what we do with the marshmallows. I have my cookies ready to add the marshmallows. So you can either just pull them out and do it right here, but just for visual purposes, you can put them on your counter. I'm gonna put them on this bar stool because it's heat proof, and I'm going to add marshmallows to the top. If you didn't have mini marshmallows, cut a jumbo marshmallow in half and just stick it right on the top. You can do as few or as many marshmallows as you like, and just kind of press them down in. Okay, and then these will go back into the oven for another 1 to 2 minutes until the marshmallows they get kind of puffy, and then the cookie will be fully cooked. This is what they look like. You can kind of see the marshmallows have puffed up, and I'm just gonna set them aside and work on the cocoa sauce that goes on top. Okay, while the cookies are baking, I'm going to make the chocolate sauce that goes on top of the cookies with the marshmallows. All right, so in here I have 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and then I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of melted butter, about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and then I have some hot water in here that I'm gonna slowly add until I get the consistency that I want. I'll start with this. Okay, you can see that's still pretty crumbly. I want it slightly thicker than like a donut glaze or a chocolate syrup for ice cream. I want it thicker than that, but I want it thinner than buttercream. I'll show you what it looks like when you get the right consistency. All right, that looks about right. Just kind of drippy like that. That's perfect. I think I added probably 2 tablespoons of hot water to that. Okay, and while the cookies are still warm, you're just gonna want to spoon a little bit of this sauce on top. And because the cookies are warm, the sauce will kind of spread on its own. But if the cookies have cooled off a bit, you can just use the back of the spoon to spread it around, or a butter knife. And then if you can put them in the refrigerator to set a little bit. or you can just deal with the mess and eat them right away. So this should make about 2 dozen pretty large cookies, or 2.5 to 3 dozen kind of this size, medium size cookies. And just kind of spread it around if you want. Again, if you put it on right when they come out of the oven, it'll just on its own spread down. These are really rich, really chocolatey, but then they have that kind of marshmallow surprise in the middle to kind of lighten it up a bit. Okay, there they are, all finished and set. And you can see if I break it, you kind of have that marshmallowy in there. I'm gonna give it a taste. That is absolutely delicious. Soft cookie, chocolate sauce with that little bit of marshmallow in there, so yummy. So if you like hot cocoa, or even if you just like chocolate and marshmallow, you will love these cookies. Give them a try, let me know what you think, and then if you want to see more recipes like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel.